we are over to Becci. I'd met her at the club. We got dancing, we got doing the usual things people do at the clubs, and then I got her number. Things progressed because I believe the first time I would stay at hers, we would pass, I want to say Hampton Town, where I got my registration. Like that's where I got naturalized, letter from the Queen or whatever, tea and biscuits and all that is pretty British. So I would stay at hers every now and then and walk. That walk was quite long, but people in UK walk a lot, so it was something I got used to and I actually enjoyed. I would like going for walks. Walking with her would be very nice because I would really appreciate her. Becci with the good shoulders and much more. Just so fine, man. Like even I remember once she did French tips, I was blown away. They're just so perfect on Caucasian skin. Like they just look so nice, especially on her beautiful hands. And much later, when like Game of Thrones and stuff would come out, every time I saw Natalie Dormer, I would remember her because she had the same look, the same, like, not even attitude, it's just pouty lips and stuff. Now, one of the nights, most probably even the first night when I stayed over, things were progressing and I tried to get to second base. I was stopped. I think she said something like not tonight or whatever. And much later, as you might see in my other podcast about pickup artists, you don't take the initial rejection as a rejection, just they're not used to it. Or when they say not tonight, it doesn't mean forever or whatever. But that time I was like, so I've already talked about it. I would rather take the worst of it than try something. Basically, not tonight to me meant this invisible wall of rejection just came through and would stay there throughout the thing, no matter how many times I stayed over or whatever happened. But I would still go and stay with her. Like, I remember that walk. There was a place where I would discover chicken, and chicken shops were all over the place. So Sam 242s, and I would be obsessed with those. And I used to enjoy their spicy, like a wrap, chicken spicy wrap with mayo and salad. And oof, so nice. I used to get there, walk down to her street. And that time I really got into comedies. And the thing is, me and Vivek, my cousin, we were into a lot of black comedies, African American comedies. So me and him, we would watch Raw and Delirious, Kings of Comedy, stuff like that. But she would introduce me to a guy called Lee Evans. And that time, I think I had already moved to the crib, Redley Gardens, where all the Bill Bailey, Billy Connolly, I would start getting into these guys. But Lee Evans, this guy is physical. Even though he does these stupid things and he looks like a monkey and acts like that, he is very skilled. First of all, he has these 3 miming kind of panto kind of things he does. One is to Bohemian Rhapsody. That's how she put me onto him. So Bohemian Rhapsody, there's another one where he's looking for a job, or like he's playing 3-4 different characters and all that. And the third one was what? I can't remember the third one, but he usually ends his specials with a song he's written, sitting on the piano and everything. And his voice and just the way he sings, the lyrics, all that, like it takes you somewhere really deep. It touches you. So his skill and Drew, Doc, they would remind me of each other's skills and demeanors and stuff like that. Oh, and he sweats a lot. Like, I think in between a special, he'll be drenched, so he'll change into a different suit and then he'll drench that one too. Now, Becci had a very specific smell, or the house had a specific smell. I don't know if it was the perfume, if it was the laundry detergent or something, but every time I used to smell that, and I just remember me and her getting ready in the bathroom, like, first of all, those shoulders. She's got perfect shoulders, especially the spaghetti top. And she's like, that smell would be like, what? I always looked for it. And there was only one person who once smelled of it. And I think she said the perfume was called Ghost. But that was Vanisha at JS International when I was working there. Now, my thing with her would last for 1, 2, 3 or 4 years. Whenever we were free, so I would go and stay with her and stuff. But this time she came to the crib with the boys, where the boys were. And the boys were so impressed with her ability to eat chilies and level of drinking. Like she was a good drinker. And they set up the futon for us in the living room and everything. So that was nice of them. At some point, she got in a really bad accident. I think she was taking a cab somewhere. Whatever happened, she lost her teeth. I have something on my bucket list, which is still on my bucket list, called a velvet rub. Look it up for your own sake. I won't tell you too much about it. But her teeth were just, I think it was this side, top side, and she pulled it out and she showed me. I was like, oh man, interesting but disgusting. She would make me laugh about emails like monkey ninja and belly button fluff. And then she told me she used to go cow tipping. I didn't even know that was a thing. Like I always heard of it, but she'd explain like when they sleep, the cows, they had no idea, so you can just tip them. They used to do that. Our friends would nickname her something that I wouldn't say, but the combination of her initial of the first name and the surname just make a perfect combo for a word. Or yeah, let's just leave it there. Things kind of fizzled out because first of all, when I met her, I was in this thing of where I was not fully single, still breaking things off with the main one, not moving forward. But much later, when I got into the whole pickup artist material and pushing forward and trying things and stuff, I would always try and call her, be like, hey man, what's up? But by then she was more into concerts and stuff. So, and I had moved in Kingsbury or Queensbury by then. Actually, I did go and see her because I remember taking a direct bus to hers from there. But once again, I would just be like, I would just do something. We were just looking at comedies, watching comedies and sleeping. Man. And so, like Marvel, I always wondered, what if, man? And when I moved to Australia, I think she also moved to Australia around the same time, somewhere in the east, Melbourne, I want to say. And we have a love for butter. So yeah, that's a quick one of Becci with the good shoulders. That would be my first normal relationship, no dramas. It was so, I think that's why I also I wanted to see if it could go further, but the main one was still like in and out of the picture. Or yeah, it was a strange time. So yeah, that's it. And oh yeah, I think she gave me cold sores